Hello there, my golden Gojis. I am Golden Gojira12, King of the Forest and Prince of the Monsters, back at it again with another movie announcement. So, as most of you guys may know, I was planning to make a semi-sequel / remake of the fantastic Gojira12 movie called Good Grief Goji. And, yeah, it's still in the process of the making, although I have changed a few plot points and reworked the script a little, and I changed the name back to the fantastic Gojira12 movie, but it has an AKA name to somewhat separate itself and turn itself into a semi-sequel just as planned, so it's not just a remake. And that AKA name is going to be called The Golden Tale About the World. And yes, that is a very cheesy AKA name, but I might remake it soon, so keep your shirts on. So with all of that out of the way, here is the actual announcement that I have to make, and it's very important. I am actually using voice actors in this movie. It's gonna be that type of movie. And the reason why this is because, as all of you know at this point, I usually storytell and voice over all of my movies and skits. And, or as I like to call it, Mel Blanking over my skits and movies. Because, well, let me just give you the definition of Mel Blanking from my point of view, since I basically made up the term. Let's just say that Mel Blanking is like voicing a variety of characters for so much time that it's basically become a staple of your career. And yes, I know this channel isn't a job or a priority, but hey, like, I mean what I mean and I say what I say. There ain't no changing it now, boy. So that's why I'm using voice actors for this movie. And, oh, it's going to be real easy to choose the voice actors for the main cast, because it's basically their channel names. And, the main cast would include myself, voicing Goji, of course, and Mel Blanking all the other characters that I made from my own imagination, which are not other people's OCs. And then there's Sega Man Studios 27, you know him, like, you know, he's basically my partner channel. And, from what it looks like, he has plenty of time to be able to voice his character, because, like, he's making a film himself about, me and his characters, and, like, you know, his other Sonic OC friends' characters, and so on and so forth, and he's having voice actors for that, so, probably no worries for that situation. But then there's my old friend, your personal flotation device, aka the tapeworm and the gummy worm. And this is gonna become a bit problematic. Let me explain. Despite his talents, and the reason why I say that is because, like, me and him have been in 2 school plays together. And yeah, but anyway, despite his talents, he is not really the most willing person to lend his voice to any projects. And like, if he declines, that's understandable, but it would be really disappointing because he has such a good voice for his own character with that sarcastic attitude and stuff. But I really hope he joins, so wish for the best. And then there's my dear friend, Mr. Alec Newhouse, Esquire. And, let's just say I gave him his lines already, and, his first 2 lines in his recording, oh, like, I mean, I have to say, they were really, really, really well done. A lot of emotion. But, it just, you know, the emotion and the seriousness, or at least the corny seriousness, because his character is supposed to be a bit corny in this movie, kind of died down and just became, you know, sarcastic. And if anything, if Maddox joins, that would be his job. So, Alec, my dear friend, if you see this, please try to redo your lines and in order, because some of the lines were, mix-matched, or whatever you call disarranged things. And then there's the Michael channel, aka Yeezyfoot. And, I definitely see that he might, be willing to join this thing. So, Michael, if you're watching this, if you want to join, the more the merrier. And then there's Tucker from the Blue Lake, now known as From the Blue Lake Productions. And, yeah, so his character is planned to be within the main cast of the film, going on the journey and blah blah blah, which is much more than his role in the fantastic Gojira12 movie original. So, Tucker, if you're watching this, man, just as I said about Michael, the more the merrier. This movie really does need some young person factor, you feel me? And then, oh boy, there's no avoiding this one. I will probably need the voice of Mr. Zack Randall in this film. And, since this is supposed to be a film where all of the characters have the voices of their proper owners, I just thought it would be, fair to put him in here. Besides, I'm sorry, Michael and Maddox, but it had to be done. I mean, he earned it at this point after, never mind. And, most excitingly, there is an anonymous female voice actor voicing one of the characters in the film, and, well, let's just say that this is one of my first female voice actors, or at least one of my first legitimate female voice actors, so that's exciting. And there are plenty more OC characters that I would really like voice actors from their original owners. Well, that's my film update for today. If you want to see more content, hit the like button and subscribe, no matter how cheesy that may sound nowadays. But I hope you enjoyed this little update, and if any of the people I mentioned really do want to be in the film, go ahead. I'm welcoming you all with open arms. Please join.